Currently 10:20. We have to leave at 10:30, so we're making a sandwich for lunch and then going straight to color theory, which is going to be boring because we're just working on more of the value scales. I might just leave early if that's what we're doing. Go work on the sculpture maybe a little bit earlier than I thought. We're back in the old painting room to work on our 2D assignment. Color theory was just a studio day to catch up on work if you hadn't finished it, but I finished it last time, so I have to finish this 2D design bowl by the Monday morning critique. I'm going to try to finish it right now and get down to sculpture early to get one of the good, nice turntables and get like a jump start on like the professor, because people just take up his time the whole class session, so I don't want to bother him during the class. So I'll talk to him beforehand about that and about the cups for ceramics. So I think I'm done for the day with this, but there are just some blemishes, like closer you get, like some ink bleed off of like the lines and stuff. He said I'll give you extra credit if you turn in 2 and you show like one that has like mistakes on it. So that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably put this on a light board and just make it a lot more clean, no pencil marks, just the ink marks, and make sure none of it overflows with too much ink from the India ink. Chicken strips, BLT, ceramic drawings.
When I'm not stressed out. That's why I was in bed most of the day. I have my own mental health struggles. I mean, that's
Nice, well, we're done at school. We just got out of ceramics and I'm scrapping everything. Everything in ceramics is like not going how I wanted it to go. We have to do those 2 cups, and the designs that I picked are like not working because we have to do pinch cups, which is like you get the clay and you pinch them. And then we have to do coil cups where you roll stuff into coils and then you coil it into a cup shape, and then you do whatever you want with that. It's a lot harder than I thought. It's a lot harder than sculpture, believe it or not. It's harder to do that than do a full bust of somebody. I was just playing around with all the clay, and I'm like recreating the stuff that I like at thrift shops or at farmers markets or stuff, which is like that organic kind of shape of stuff. Like that really hand built, you could tell somebody like built it not on a wheel, like it's not symmetrical. It's like kind of cool and like organic looking with like the earth tones on it. That's kind of the shape that I'm like gravitating towards, but that's not what my sketches are. So now I need to kind of transfer what I think I want to do versus what I want to do versus whatever versus that. I don't know. But anyway, we are back at square one. We are at the drawing board, and we are 3 classes into the 6 classes of ceramics to make these cups. When I get it though, I'm pretty sure that I can nail both cups in a day. So I might not totally stressed out about it, but I don't feel great. Just spent an hour doing environmental science after the full day at school, but at least it's done. Tomorrow's figure drawing only, so figure drawing 9 to 3, 6 hours of it, but I'm as excited as I can be for a class that's an hour away from home, that's 6 hours long, and in a subject that is kind of the end-all be-all of drawing. Like, if you can draw well in this class, you can draw well in any other class. If you have good figure drawings in your portfolio, pretty much nothing else matters as much. So it's kind of a heavy weight on my shoulders as of right now, but hopefully I get in there, find my groove, find my rhythm in the next couple weeks in there, and can kill it. In sculpture, I didn't show it that much, but the bust is kind of all over the place. The professor has a habit of coming over to my bust, and everybody else's too. And whatever we worked on, he kind of comes by and he grabs it and just pushes and pulls clay and moves clay and takes clay off and does it for us. as he's explaining what he's doing. And it's a good way, I guess, to like visualize what needs to be done to it, but basically doing it for us. And that sucks. I feel like I've gotten to a cool place with mine. Probably not perfectly anatomically correct, given I thought it was fun and cool. And I am kind of in the spot where I got to day 1, but this is, day 4 of this on week 2. He's had me change a lot of stuff, but he has kind of come over and just taken over, which is kind of annoying. I wish he would let everybody kind of just do their best on their own, and then we critique them together, and then you learn from that. He's trying to make everybody's look as good as possible, and if that means that he has to do it for us, he's going to do that. So sculpture is kind of like annoying because he will do that, and then he will leave, and then I won't know why he was doing something or why he put clay in a certain area. He might have said it, but I really don't understand it. And he takes like 15 minutes with each person, so it's like you only get him for a certain amount of time, and then you won't see him probably for another 2 classes because everybody has so many questions. So it's hard to like visualize what he was doing with your clay and with your bust, and then trying to continue that when you weren't even sure what he just did with all the clay. He just went so fast, and he's really good at it, but he just kind of goes fast and he explains it in a certain way. And sometimes if you don't get it, it's kind of like you're out of luck. So that's what's going on with that. I wish I was having more fun, but on the bright side, it's coming out pretty cool, but it's because it's a collaboration bus now between me and the professor, not just me. So, but tomorrow, carpool early in the morning with everybody, Dutch Bros, and then class. So God, please wish us all luck tomorrow.